Hey guys, welcome to the video. One more bangers, bro. Let's go. Guys, I'm gonna start to write my second book, guys. I realized that on this self-improvement journey, as I said, when you do simmer intention, when you practice simmer intention celibacy, your creativeness has to go somewhere, right? It has to go somewhere. You cannot inhibit. The reason why you don't do anything with your life is because you are releasing yourself. And first, by releasing yourself, the creativity and you, the need to create, goes away because you're falsely putting that energy out. Then, also, you are committing sin, you are committing adultery, degeneracy, playing the devil's side. So, gifts are not gonna get to you that way, right? But going to the symbolism of how when you retain and you are a being, we men are creative people. We create everything, the buildings, every book, every car, uh, even farm, vegetables, animals. Yes, they create themselves, but we produce them, and we just put everything working, right? My phones, your computers, everything. We created everything, all made by man, um, and that's our capability. That's our gift that God gave us. We can create, just like God created us. And when you do conserve this energy, you need to create. You need to create somehow, right? And I was creating videos. I was doing videos, creating different videos, reviews. But I got to a point where I realized that yes, I'm giving my opinion, but sometimes there are certain subjects that I need to understand more, and at the same time, I get pretty tired after doing some reviews of continuing, you know, and I decided I'm gonna start to write my second book. My first is already on sale, but it's in Portuguese. I made some sales, which is cool, and that gave me the motivation to be like, let me do another book, but this time in English, better, um, and yeah, like a new book, new story. Who knows? Who knows where can I take this, right? And my first book is really cool, and I'm rereading. I'm rereading now. But because I did like some years ago, not many, but some. I still had uh, done some errors, writing errors, um, from like verbs too, uh, and yeah, there's some errors on it, which doesn't totally discredit the book because the book is so entertaining and it's so cool and it's so many messages and adventures and all that stuff. But there are some mistakes there that I need to that in this new book I wanted to be like totally no mistakes, no errors, and at the time I didn't had this knowledge that I have now. Um, so this book will be definitely better. It's in English, everybody will be able to read it, which is fantastic. And even me, I kind of question myself, oh, why didn't I thought about this? But at the same time, my first book, I wrote it on a paper first, then had to pass everything to words, then took like huge time to do that, then rewritten to see if there were mistakes, and at the time I thought it wasn't, but clearly is now that I'm reading. And I just took way longer everything. For first time, many mistakes. I did all in Portuguese, my native language, without thinking like, let me do on English. So now I'm doing in English. It's already on words. I know how to publish. I know to do every steps, and I will write this book and then sell it, guys, because it's very cool. It's very cool if you think about it. It's even cooler than being on social media, because you on social media, like on YouTube, Rumble, or other social medias, you are putting content and content and content, hoping that someday you have so many, you have the standards that is needed for you to receive monetary from the work you are doing, right? In a book, you sell it, and that's done. Amazon makes puts the book there. They imprime the book itself. They made everything, and they cut it. Like, yeah, they cut a big part. They cut a big part, but is whatever. I already been receiving money from my book, and that's cool. And now I want to do another one, and then I have two fonts of monetize. And if I continue doing it, who knows? Someday I'll be a big guy, because I do believe I'm very creative. Always was since childhood. Every kid wanted to play with me when I was a child, because I was very creative, have a huge imagination, and I invented worlds and adventures, and everybody loved to play in my mind, you know. So that's what I'm doing. Second book, I mean, already enjoying it. I just did my first 4 pages written, and is pretty cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I do think I'm kind of have like a talent for this. So second book, similar attention, going to this creation side, you know, and yeah, I'll continue posts here, of course, self improvement. The reviews, not as many, although I just blew up another video on the reviews about talking about false prophets in Islam, and I didn't said they were, I didn't said they weren't. I just did a review on it, and everybody like 700 views, 47 comments. I cannot even see big majority of the comments that probably YouTube restricted, probably saying some uh, some threat, or something that YouTube did restricted and said is not appropriate, right? And I had some likes, 5 likes, and yeah, although I see some improvement, and maybe I will do again other, but for now I'm not really into the reviews. I'll always come back to it, but right now, as I said, we are always creating when you're in this journey, always doing new creations when you are on these on this path. And now I'm writing my second book in English for y'all to see a new improvement way of me, you know. And I hope you enjoy it. If you decided to buy it and read it when I put it on sale, which it will take some time because I just started. That's the message, guys. The message is you're literally a creative person when you are in similar attention. And it sounds crazy, but it isn't, guys. You have to think. You really have to think. We are creative beings. The reason why I mean everybody is average is because they don't contain. So by containing, you are obliged. Your body obliges you to create. We are creative beings, and you are gonna create whatever, be videos, books, and that's me. That's me because I'm very creative, imaginative, right? But other people create other stuff. Create these muscles, man. You know what I mean? You are gonna create a bunch of stuff, guys. And this is literally the path, and I'm really happy about it because, as I said, when you are on this journey, you're always questioning like, is happening something, or is this just comfort for not anything? But no, it definitely happens a lot of stuff, and this proves. My second book, guys, I was kind of like insecure about my first one, thinking, oh, maybe it's not that good, da da da, and I got this. I receive again buys this month, and I was like, yes, yes, sir, man. Another person bought my book, my book, yeah. And I'm reading now, and it's very entertainment. There are some mistakes. It's not huge mistakes where you're like, I don't understand what's written. It's not like that, guys. It's not like absurdly bad written. No, it's a little mistakes that a word is not in the present or past verb as it should be. Uh, because of my Brazilian origins, when I lived there, I use some concepts that are more like that Brazilian people do. A word that maybe is miswritten, uh, not because I didn't know how to written that word, because I typed wrong on the computer, and that didn't warn me when I was doing the review. Is whatever, guys. To be honest, the content is what's matter and really entertainment. I'm enjoying a lot, and it was from me reading the book again. First, I thought maybe I should read another book, because, to be honest, for my passive income, all of these guys, I've been on YouTube for a year or more, or from all the videos that are posted, almost a year. I've been on Rumble for many months. I've been on Instagram, TikTok posting fitness. I've been on these platforms, and the only passive monetary that I really gained money from was from writing my book. So I'm gonna bet on that, because that's showing God showing me that I have a way in there, you know. And I'm gonna do a better book, and then a better book, and then a better book, and I'm gonna keep striving, because I don't have any loss on that. I love anime. I love stories. I love a good adventures book. I love a good movie. I love like real good adventures and movies and real stories of emotions, you know. And unfortunately, we don't live in this area. We live in an area that people just trying to put agendas, put some LGBT, put some race stuff, put some whatever, and then it's garbage. To be honest, there's no creativity, there's no foundation. It doesn't push the emotion on you, and the movies, the series, everything is just whack nowadays, guys. It's just bad. I think everybody would agree on it. It's really bad, and I miss how it was. I miss how it was. I seen One Piece. I seen. I'm watching Dragon Ball, trying to finish, because I never watched the full Dragon Ball. To be honest, I only saw parts, and now I'm watching trying to see all of it. I'm on the Boo story now, and I see Naruto, but man, I see a lot of. I read the Musashi book, 1,300 pages total. I love the Minas Salmão. Is a book that is not Portuguese, but I translated because that's how I read it. Uh, I love many movies and series, but nowadays they are just not good at all, guys. They are not good at all. They are just push agendas. They are not funny. They try to put it funny. They are not funny whatsoever. I don't know what's wrong. And I know it's like we come with this LGBT feminist. Everybody's woke. Everybody's sensitive. Everybody's something. Everybody, oh my god. And then they don't know how to put jokes. They don't know how to put anything entertainment, because they're too sensible. And to be honest, humor, adventures, real emotions come from hardships and ruthless truth, and they are not about it. They are not about it. So, man, nowadays everything that's coming is pretty bad, and I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna create good content, bros. I hope my content someday grows to people wanting to do an anime about it. Definitely could. A movie about it, a series about it, would be very nice. And I will not sell on platforms that are making everything worse and more whack, like Netflix and all these matrix program agendas that just put LGBTQ and feminists and woke. Nobody cares. Nobody likes that stuff. Nobody wants to watch that stuff. Stop it. Stop it making everything worse, okay? And yeah, guys, I see the Daily Wire popping up on the advertisements. If they want to put a great movie, a great series there, and they want to use my books, I would definitely be open to. I don't pay up for that, but I've seen what they're about, and they definitely are about the garbage that the agenda the Matrix trying to push it. The devil agenda, you know. So that's what the message, guys. That's the message. You become creative. You create, guys. Put that work on, man. Put that work on. Even if you don't know what you wanna do, when you start this journey, when you start retaining, you realize what you really like to do, what you really want to do. Because all of us has dreams. Everybody of us have a creative side, whatever it is, from painting to creating stuff, creating cars, creating anything. You know, we are so creative. Music, anime, talking. We all have a purpose. We all have a dream. Some of us put that dream like very carved on, very far away from us, and is asleep. So you need to put on this work. You put on this retaining, because that's what I'm gonna open your eyes to. Yo, I really wanted to do this since a child. I really want to do this since a teenager. This was my dream, and instead of just uh, forgetting about it or not believing yourself or just putting aside, you're like, no, I have the time, I have the energy. In the time being that I'm not doing work, let me do some work, some passive work, passive income work. Let me write this book. Let me do this passion that I have. And whatever the passion is for you, just do it. And you will discover. If you don't remember, if you are like, I don't have anything, I don't remember, just do the retaining, man. Just do celibacy. Don't release yourself. Don't waste your energy, guys. Don't waste your creative energy. You will realize what you really want to do, and you will have the courage to do it. You have the eager to do it, because as I said, guys, this journey is not an easy journey, but because it's hard, because it obliges you to deal with frustration and suffering, builds you up to a point where you don't take no slack for nobody. And at the same time, it's like every fear, every insecurity is time to go. Now it's time to go. Now it's time to stop the work. And you just have this courage built inside of you, like, no, let's create. I need to create something. That's my passion. Let's create. And that's what it's about, guys. I for so long didn't have written any other book, because I was like, oh, I just written one, and the feedback wasn't the greatest. Some people hated on me. And now I'm having people buying it more, and I'm like, yeah, let's go, man. And now I have the courage to read my book again, which I hadn't. The last time it was before I buying it, making, selling on Amazon. So now I'm reading it. It's like a really cool book. I will literally read this book if it wasn't mine. I was like, this is an amazing book. And I know it. I have this creative side. I have this very imaginative, and putting the empathy and putting the emotions on the pages where the person is reading and wants to read more, wants to know more, what's going to happen next. Whoa. And put emotions on people. I have this capability, you know, guys. And I learned from the anime, from the series, from the movies, from the books. They have all these strategies, and you just learn if you really love it. And I always love it. Movies, always love it. Series, anime, I always love it all my life. So it's very easy for me to do the same, because I was born into it. It was a passion of me forever. So that's what I'm telling you, guys. When you do this routine, you will realize what you are, what your passion was, because you always like that. You always like something, you always dislike something, and that thing you really like, you are obsessed about it for a long time. And instead of you doing stuff you don't like, which most of us do, at least in jobs, you put that passion on your free time to do things you really like and you're really passionate about it. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be so successful on it, which will be your main source of income, it will be your main job. And then you are doing something you love, you know. We all have different dreams. Some are fighters, some are bodybuilders, some are athletes, some are writers, some are musicians, some are animation creators, some are influencers, some are gardeners. Doesn't matter, it really doesn't matter what you are. There's no better, there's no worse. It is what you are, like what you like, what you feel. Make realize what you're real passion is what you really enjoy doing, what makes you alive, makes you be like, that's what I love to do, that's what I feel like is my destiny, is my purpose, you know? And just build on it, guys. And guys, I'm going hard on it. I have big motivation, man. Big part of this is from this journey, you know, celibacy, no addictions, man. You just grow with God by your side, man. Remember to pray every day, bros. See, my religion talk now, but for real, remember to be close to God because He will make everything more clear and enlight everything. But keep the celibacy, keep the retaining. You will grow by it. You will create new things. And that's the message, guys. I hope you create it. I hope you find your purpose. Do this to realize what your passions, what your destiny really is, what will make you happy, and do it. And do it. You see, you will be able to do it if you can do the retaining because it's highly associated, guys. For real. See y'all, man.